What's up, YouTube? Man, Protest fan was good with y'all. It's your boy Protest Sportsman, Protest Sportsman. Back with another review for you guys today, man. Hope you guys having a blessed one, staying safe, staying healthy on these streets. I'm having a nice, wonderful throwback Thursday. Today I'm bringing back my Fallen Skin series again. This one is on former Washington safety LaRon Landry. I'm talking about him today and his rise and fall, and where he is now in life, and why did he fall, and everything else. And we'll make an open discussion toward the end of it. And we're gonna make it lit, man. So let's get to it. So before I get to all the God, oh God, when I be talking to y'all, man, I thank God for everything. I appreciate God for everything. I love the Lord. Pray for His done for me and my family, and for that I will always be appreciative, man. Let's get it, man. Let's go. So today, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into this jump, man. Go ahead and get into this jump, man. So, I'm going to pull up first. So we can all convenience. Group. Okay, keep signing on in there, which is weird. Alright, so I'm just going to get started, man. I ain't going to waste too much time with you guys. I'm going to try to go ahead and get to this as soon as possible. Try to get as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and get to that. Try to get to it right now. So, LaRon Landry was drafted by the Washington Redskins in the 2007 NFL draft. He was the sixth pick in the draft. The next pick in that draft was Adrian Peterson, which he eventually played for the Washington Redskins at some point in his career, before he was called the Washington football team. He is not here or there. LaRon Landry was drafted by the Redskins with the sixth pick in the 2007 NFL draft. At that time, the Washington Redskins were more of a defensive team, kind of like how they are now. With players such as Carlos Rogers, the late great Sean Taylor, and guys like that in the back end. So he was drafted to be Sean Taylor's running mate in Washington. He really good measurables coming out of school. Came out of Louisiana. He played for LSU for 3 years. For 3 years with LSU. He came out of school at 6 feet, 220 pounds. That's a little small. I think he was like 205, 210. But whatever. His 40 time was 4.35 seconds, so that's always great. And he had a really good speed come out of school, really good ball skills, really good tackler. He's a complete safety. So I like what he brought to the table. Sergio, what's up, man? What's going on? With a strong hit, who couldn't cover well, couldn't sell the drugs. What up, Sergio? What's up, man? So yeah, so he came in the league, really good safety, come out of school. I'm gonna check his statistics real quick. Let me go check out his history. So like I said, I'm gonna start with his first season in the league. He won 30 his whole career like that. I do want to say that as well. So, 2016 games, his first season, no interceptions, but 7 PBUs, 2 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, 1.5 sacks, 4 QB hits, 4 tackles for loss, 95 combined tackles, 63 of them solo. So the man was a tackling machine. The next year, he's 24 at this point. Played another 16 games, no problem. 2 interceptions for LaRon that year in 2008. It's right after Sean passed away. He switched from Charles to free safety. So he got 2 picks in for 18 yards, 7 PPUs, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, a half a sack, 65 combined tackle, which is a lot lower than his first season. But 49 of those solos. That's a lot of solo tackles as well. Solid guy. Adrian Arroyo, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? What's going on with you? How's everything going with you? Everything's going well. The next year he had any picks the next year, unfortunately. But he still had 90 combined tackles, which is pretty good, 76 solo. So he had a really good start to his career, basically. In 2010, he had the Achilles tear. I believe he tore his Achilles. I'm gonna double check on the injury, make sure. I'm pretty sure it's towards Achilles. Look it up. Look it up, man. We're gonna wiki this real quick. I'm pretty sure he definitely got hurt. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about that real quick. So more of a strong safety starter. Packers playing at a Pro Bowl level. According to Star, week 5 he was the defensive player of the week. LaRon Landry, yep, he tore his Achilles in week 10 versus the Eagles until 2010. That's his first injury. He was placed on injured reserve, playing 9 games. He avoided surgery, but instead received a platelet-rich plasma treatments. That's what happened. He never repaired his Achilles the normal way. Instead, he got the plasma treatments. I did forget about that detail. Have you done Alpha Morris for Fallen Skin? No, I've not done Alpha Morris. I might do Alpha Morris I might do him like September, maybe. Might do him like September, Octoberish, maybe. I know I'm saving Sean for the Sean Taylor week, so you know how that goes. I want to keep that one sacred. But yeah, I'm gonna do Alpha Morris probably at the beginning, right before the season starts. If I want to say. So he had a plasma treatment for his Achilles. LaRon Landry placed on the pup list to start 2011 season. Off of that, he was taken off the list and placed on put on PPR roster. But due to a strained hamstring, he missed for the first 2 games of the season. He made his debut a week against the Cowboys. We made a big hit on Rent Robertson, forced a fumble. Week 12 versus Seahawks after receiving a cut block. Landry was forced to leave in the first quarter, despite coming back second half of the game. Landry suffered a groin injury, costing him the next 2 games. He was actually placed on injured reserve and was about to get surgery on his left Achilles tendon. In the last season of his rookie contract, playing until 8 games. On January 23rd, 2012, it was announced that Landry decided to go with alternative medicine, receiving a stem cell treatment known as amniomatrix for his left Achilles tendon in the hope of avoiding surgery. The Redskins chose not to re-sign Landry according to reports. The departure from the team was mutual. So, he never tried to heal his Achilles the normal way. Josh Dotson too. I'm gonna do Dotson I'm doing Dotson this month actually. I'm doing Josh Dotson the end of the month. The next episode's on Albert Haynesworth. I know that was going to be very interesting. And then the next one will be on Josh Dotson. So you'll get your Josh Dotson episode this month, Sergio. Most definitely. So yeah, he starts his career on fire. He started Game Busters towards Achilles tendon. He decides to go through plasma treatments instead of getting the Achilles repaired surgically, which has been the smart thing to do. But LaRon Landry's an idiot. So he decided to go for the plasma treatment. Not idiot, but he was very, very naive. Naive is what I'm saying. 2011 season, he had a groin injury, he had a hamstring injury, a bunch of injuries trying to compensate for the Achilles, and he decided to go for stem cell treatment, which is nothing wrong with that because at that point, that's when stem cells became a much more of a prominent thing in the community, especially in the football community. So I didn't have a problem with at that time. But he should have definitely got surgery on his Achilles because it's going to come by him. And you know what? So yeah, he agreed to a contract with the New York Jets after that. 1 year, $3.5 million, $700,000 guaranteed money. In 2012, on June 14th of 2012, it was reported that LaRon Landry's Achilles tendon was fully healed. That the heel bone connected to the tendon was still healing. With the bone still healing, he was placed on physically unknown perform list, started training camp. He was placed on the active roster again July 26th. He made his third debut as a Jet season opener against the Bills. He led the Jets' defensive tackles. He made his presence known by making a tackle for Jackson, which took him off the rest of the game. Forcing a fumble recovered by Jeremiah Bell. He had another good performance week 3 against the Miami Dolphins, intercepted Ryan Tannehill, ran the ball back for 15 yards and scored his first touchdown. Late in the first half of the game, he landed a hard tackle on Reggie Bush, which made him leave for the rest of the game. LaRon Landry was sent to the 2013 Pro Bowl and on December 26th, making his first appearance of his career, having been selected only to one Pro Bowl alternate in 2007, 2008. By the end of the season, LaRon Landry set career highs 100 combined tackles and 4 forced fumbles, recorded 2 interceptions, 8 pass deflections, and a touchdown. God, that boy was balling. That young man was balling. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. It's all good, man. I'm not gonna be here for too long today. So he signed with the Colts 4 years for $24 million, $14 million guaranteed. And this is where we find out LaRon Landry's taking steroids. This is where we found all the juicy stuff. So, sorry, I'm gonna take this stupid thing. September 29th of 2014, LaRon Landry suspended 4 games for violating the NFL policy of performance-enhancing drugs. In 2015, he was released by the Colts on February 11th. After his release, LaRon Landry suspended for the first 10 games of 2015 season on March 16th for another violation of the policy of performance-enhancing drugs. On November 24, 2015, LaRon Landry was suspended for a positive test for PEDs. His third such violation of performance-enhancing drug policy. This resulted in an indefinite ban per league rules, which essentially ended his NFL career. So, his first 4 seasons with the Redskins. The next couple seasons were with the Jets and Colts, respectively. LaRon, part of the all-gym team in the NFL. That dude, I'm sorry, them steroids is crazy, bro. Keep up the great content, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for pulling up, man. I really appreciate it. Dog Gunner in the building, man. What's up, Gunner? So yeah, what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He played 5 years in Washington. Played 8 total years in the league. Played 103 games, started 97 of them. 616 tackles, 466 solo. Assisted was 150, had 8 sacks, 41 pass deflections, 6 picks, 1 touchdown, and 10 forced fumbles. It's not bad. It's not bad of a career. It was super short lived though. Postseason, won a playoff game with the Redskins. Won 5 tackles, and then he had 2 playoff games with Andrew Luck and the Colts. Had a total of 20 tackles in the postseason. He had 2 interceptions in the postseason as well. Both of those were against the Seattle Seahawks in 2007. LaRon's biceps are bigger than his career. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. So what went wrong for LaRon? First of all, the Achilles. The Achilles was oh my gosh, the Achilles fall, man. Fall from grace. First of all, he never treated his Achilles tendon correctly. He tried to use stem cell treatments and plasma treatments, which wasn't smart. He got surgically repaired. Number 2, afterwards, it just felt like he had more of a love for being strong as heck rather than playing football. Like, if you look at the transformation from him between 2012, his biceps were probably slightly bigger than mine. Even Washington's or Redskin, them joints did like these. Like, his biceps got like ridiculously strong. His triceps got really strong. Just too strong, man. Just too strong. It was ridiculous. And like in the thumbnail, if you saw the thumbnail, his muscles are like these, bro. He knows like retarded, bro. Like they're not in proportion to his body. Like it's disgusting how strong he is. It's just ridiculous, bro. The addiction to the PEDs, bro. I think PD addiction is stronger than hard drugs, bro. Like the addiction to stay strong and ridiculous, bro. It's crazy, bro. Yeah. So I think what happened with LaRon, to be honest, man. He just could not stay off the steroids. I think low key, he was probably using stem cell treatments to treat his or using HGH as well as stem cell treatments to treat his Achilles. Just because eventually he got caught. You know what I'm saying? So he probably been using them not his whole entire career, but after he suffered the injury. After the injury kind of scared him a bit and he started using things that he should not be using. The plasma treatments were not the best idea. Like I stated, the stem cell treatments were not a bad idea. I think he just got surgical repaired, in my opinion. And on top of that, it just seemed like that LaRon was just super, super stubborn. And the stubbornness came to bite him in the you know what, man. Came to bite him in the tail. Came to whoop him. Came to spank him when it's time to get spanked. It came to spank him already. Boy, that man's career was never the same after that. He never really bounced back from it for real, man, to be honest. I wish LaRon nothing but the best, but this is a very short episode of Fallen Skin, man. Waiting for people to a couple people might pull up and ask some questions about LaRon's career. I'll gladly answer those questions, but if I don't get any questions by 20-minute mark, we're going to wrap it up. And we'll go ahead and call it a day. But yeah, it's just sad because LaRon has so much potential. When him and Sean were together, man, it was Area 51. Do you want to talk about that real quick? Because, LaRon wore 30 and Sean rest in paradise. He wore 21. So Area 51 was going crazy, man. Right before Sean passed, man, they might have been the best safety duo in football. It was ridiculous how good they were, man. You couldn't throw down the middle because LaRon won't smack you or Sean won't smack you. You couldn't throw deep because Sean will pick you off. And, it was over once he picked you off. He tried to go that way for a touchdown. And even LaRon will pick you off. So it was an incredible duo, man. That little sample size we got. Now we get a what-if scenario. If LaRon Landry never got hurt, I think LaRon Landry would be at least a 3-time Pro Bowl. I think LaRon Landry probably a 1-time All-Pro. He had that kind of potential. LaRon Landry's a darn good football player. And it's sad that performance-enhancing drugs ruined that man's career. It's ruining his life because he's addicted to them. He can't get off of them. And I don't know how he looks now with his body, but I'm guessing he's probably way too strong for his own good. And he can't even control his own dad strength. So it's just shameful to see where has LaRon fallen and how he's fallen from grace. But we'll see what happens, man. See what happens with him in the future. He's 36 now. His football career is long, long done. I don't see a way he can ever get back in the NFL. Even if he were to get reinstated today, there's no way he'll be able to play football again in my eyes. His body is way too disproportionate, way too out of proportion to play football. Guess he's probably a bodybuilder by now, and looking to do the bodybuilder thing. It's like he wants more focus on that than football itself. So, yeah. So that's how that's going to go for LaRon. So, sad to see him take the path he taken in his career, and it's just shameful waste of talent. Just, come on, man. Like, one injury and you just start panicking instead of kind of just taking the regular route. Like if you went the regular route, everyone else went. I think LaRon would be fine. I know Achilles tears back then were a little more scary, but he should just took the regular conventional route instead of trying to be unconventional. So that's gonna do it for me, man. The fallen skin on LaRon Landry. I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. I ain't see extra comments, so I'm gonna go wrap it up for now. Please share this with your friends and family so you can always catch these Fall and Skin series on Thursdays at 7 o'clock. I did start a little later today, 7:20, but for now it'll be 7 o'clock. So you guys can catch these episodes. I want to start it earlier, but I do work a lot, so I do apologize for not being able to start earlier. So that's going to do it for me. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are new, turn post notifications or catch the Protest Sports video at the Protest Sports Network or live stream. Put God first, save COVID-19, or maybe almost like a time sport choice. Professional off the field, technically sound, fun may sound, do all kind of the time. Let's harken to education, man. Professional, always have a great one, guys. You know how you feel about this video in the comment section. And I'm out, bro. Like y'all, stay safe.